So one more, Monish, if a person is completely weak in the technical knowledge, if you have done many number of projects, would you like to hire him, or just you can just try to ignore him? Any talk on that?
Yes, and yes, I'll tell you one thing.
Hmm.
So if a person is weak in technical,
Hmm.
if a person is weak in technical, he couldn't do all the projects.
Yeah.
If he has done so many projects, he is very he must be good in technical as well.
Yeah.
But he is not able to communicate it.
Yeah, that's it.
So if he show up the things, because so how much you do, that doesn't show up a recruiter or a hiring manager what you have exactly done.
Okay.
If you are very good at technical, you just have to learn how to express yourself.
Yes, understood.
Because expressing or presenting yourself matters the most.
Agreed. It's knowing many things but unable to express this, that then doesn't make any sense. The communication plays a role. Understood. So, Momesh, what is your suggestion to a fresher like me, before coming to the interview? What are the things he or she should remember? Like, what are the pre-requirements?
Pre-requirements, what most of the young or freshers will do is, they'll be very tensed.
Yeah.
When before joining an interview, they'll be shivering. Their hands will be wetting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have an interview. So what should I do? What should I do?
Yeah.
What will happen if I don't do well in the interview? So first thing, they should not be under this criteria.
Okay.
They should feel cool and composed. So while talking to an HR or interviewer, because from prior you will not be knowing that person.
Yeah.
You should be very comfortable. You should feel yourself comfortable while talking to the interviewer. So that you can express yourself very well. You can handle the questions what he or she may ask you.
Okay.
So that just feel free and composed.
Just try to be confident, just feel him as your best friend. That's it. That's what I can.
Okay. Exactly. And one main thing is brush up on your skills.
Brush up on.
Yeah.
Got it. So Monish, just one more curious question. What are the parameters you considering? Into its rejection parameters. What are the parameters you will be considering in the candidates to reject him? Can you talk on that?
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, as I mentioned earlier, so job description and the skill set matters most. And the next thing is right attitude.
Yeah.
So for an ideal job to do, so if I have a role, I have an ideal person who can perform that job. And I'll be looking for that kind of person.
Okay.
If I find a similar kind of or 80% or 70% matching person, I can consider him.
Yeah.
But a few candidates will be having the exact skill set they'll be holding.
Okay.
But the attitude.
Okay.
Attitude and the way they represent themselves and the kind of behavior or the way they speak, it matters most.
So additional to that, Monish, as you mentioned that the communication is the king make. So additional to that, communication is dress sense matters a lot during the interview. So before joining to the interview, candidate will be having confusion whether to wear a formals or just a casual t-shirt. So any talk on that?
Yeah.
Additional to that, whether they are making an impression on a panelist. Any talk on that?
Yeah. So basically, you are into professional. You are giving interview to be a profession.
Yeah.
So you have to be professional.
Okay.
So professionalism that doesn't show up with your casualties, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be dressed like a professional.
Okay, got it. So formals is better option for this.
Yeah. It is always the best.
Got it, Monish. Got it. So Monish, last but not least, any suggestions to the freshers from your end?
Yeah. So suggestions will stay as I said previously mentioned. So just stay cool and composed. So before, and one more thing. One main thing what even I have missed as a fresher is my resume.
Okay.
What exactly will be happening if there are suppose 50 students in a class. 40 resumes will be of same pattern.
Okay.
So one guy will prepare the resume and the rest they'll just copy, just edit their detail. So this thing has to be changed. So when you are going as a fresher or an experienced person, you should have the capability to build your resume.
Okay.
because your resume speaks on behalf of you.
Yeah.
So the pattern you follow, it should be creative. And I have seen few resumes from few candidates or my classmates where they'll show that too much of creativity. That may lead up ending up in hiring manager finding out, so few people will be holding different kinds of resume, having their picture, email ID, skill sets mentioned in different ways. So this might end up for the hiring manager waiting for, so where is the skills mentioned? He just have to search for the entire resume.
Okay, skills matters a lot in a resume.
Skill set, and so the key points what you mentioned, that will attract.
Got it.
It will attract.
Got it, Manish.
So and
go on.
And so for any fresher, I would like to say, build resume on your own. Go the pattern according to which you wish, and apply to the jobs where your skill set is getting matched.
Got it.
Don't apply to the irrelevant skills, irrelevant jobs, and get depressed.
Got it, Manish. Got it. So Manish, last but not least, last question from my side. Say for example, like if you're hiring a candidate from different background, is the question asked will be same or different? Is it question asked according to the background domain, or questions will be same for all different background people? Can you talk on that?
Okay, got it. So as you said, so while, for example, I'll just tell you, hiring a electrical background student to computers background job, right? So it doesn't matter much a lot, because so when you are from electrical background and you are getting into computer background, they'll be just looking for whether you can do the job or not. They'll be having nothing to do with from which background you are. When you are coming into this background, you should be able to perform the tasks, roles and responsibilities that have been assigned to you. So you should be able to perform these tasks. So if you're able to perform these tasks, no matter what you will be, from which background you are, because you can see a computer science background students few are not getting jobs, but a person from mechanical background is getting top end jobs in computer science background.
Agreed.
It all happens. So based on your skill sets. So one thing, skills matters a lot.
Agreed, Manish. Completely agree with you.